Good morning. The morning is good. It's a glorious day. How everybody doing out there? One thing I realized that I'm glad I grew out of is making excuses for when something doesn't happen my way, especially when it doesn't happen because of something I caused. Like I remember used to being when coming up, any excuse that I could use, I would use it. If I try to get a job and didn't get the job, somehow I blame it on somebody, the white man or somebody. I found somebody to blame it on. If I tried a project and it didn't happen or it didn't get through or I didn't finish it, I found something else to blame it on. But once I started to realize that making excuses, all it's doing is making you become weak mentally. Because instead of holding yourself accountable, the only thing you do is make an excuse for the reasons or the position that you're in. It's easy. It's easy to sit and think of all the negativity that's out here in the world. I get overwhelmed sometimes and get anxiety. It builds up because I'm so nervous of the potential of me not making it. But that's a good thing in my eyes because it keeps me grounded. It never lets me say I have made it. It always makes me get up every day and get out there and get this paper. I don't rely on nobody else to do anything for me. I don't even, me and my wife we got a hell of a relationship based on what we feel is right that works for us. Our relationship probably ain't gonna work for anybody else because it's ours. We have grown with each other. We've been together going on 20 years. So it's a lot we have learned and been able to overcome through communication and dedication and love for each other. But love don't make you happy, or love ain't gonna make anything right. But that's another topic for another day. Find whatever you like and go full force for it. A hustler doesn't have to mean that you are a drug dealer or sell illegal drugs. If you get up and work every day, you are a hustler. Your job is your trap. So get up and hustle. Do what you can do. If you got a bunch of free time throughout the day, find something that you can do to maximize that free time to help you get some income. The time for excuses has left. Everybody wants to be successful, but many don't want to take the steps to be successful, to put in that extra work to get successful. They would try to take shortcuts, try to get rich quick schemes. Most of those things don't last. That's why if you ever notice, I know I see it all the time on Lifetime or something, they talk about the lottery winners who come into a bunch of money real quick. But they don't even have the basic knowledge to know what to do with the amount of money that they got. They are so caught up into buying everything out. Well, I wanted this, I wanted that. I'm gonna get this new, I'm gonna get that new. Instead of taking the time to sit back and say, "Oh, first and foremost, let me get me an accountant. Let me get me a financial advisor. Let me get these people in my life who knows a little bit more about money than I know." Those little small steps can help somebody take a couple million or $1 million and live off it for a lifetime. Or you could be somebody who wins 58 million and in 10 years you broke. It's all on choices and learning to understand yourself and not to make excuses for any situation that you put in. Me and my business partner, that's one thing that we constantly do to each other. We talk, we brainstorm. If I'm given a task by him, then if I don't do it, he is on my back. He's supposed to be on my back because we are business partners first. We are friends, but when we're talking about business, we are business partners. That friendship is to the side. You got to know how to separate business and friendship. You got to also know how to put stay focused on what matters the most to you. Most people who are focused on making money and making a way for them and their family try to use all the time as possible. They don't make excuses of why they don't have something. Like this, one of the excuses I hate to hear from older people is, well, I couldn't get nothing for my kids for Christmas because I had bills. Well, last time I checked, Christmas is on the same day every year. It don't change. It's always on the same day. It's always the same amount of pressure that builds at the end of the year because the weeks are shorter because it's holidays in the last 2 months. So all it takes is saving a little bit extra to make sure your kids got something for Christmas. But people often think otherwise. I'm just saying all this to say the excuses are done. We should be done with excuses. We should be trying to look for better ways to improve and move forward. Hope this video inspires anybody who's listening. Please go check out the Facebook page, The Distinguished Gentleman Incorporated.